Hey everyone, and welcome back to this channel. I'm Takeuchi, and today we will do another haul, but not a figure haul. No, today we will do a manga haul. And that's why, because next to being a figure collector, which I've only started recently more ambitiously, I also collected manga my not whole life, but a really big part of it. And so my collection has grown quite big. And I thought, why not share with you what I got in the last 3 months? Because my actual hauls are not that big. I mostly wait always like half a year or maybe 4 months or so before I pick everything up in one go. Because I don't collect as many as I did in the past, because nowadays, and I know a lot of people don't like this if I say this, but I read a lot of it online, but I tend to pick up the series which I really love. So for this reason, let's get right into it. First off, I have a few really old series which I just wanted to pick up to complete, and one of it is Sailor Moon or Sailor V 1 and 2, and I never picked them up, but they did a re-release here in Germany, and I decided if not now, when then. And I must say, Sailor V is not as good as Sailor Moon was, and it's really old and it's just not my taste anymore, I must say. But I still enjoy her art style, and I was a huge Sailor Moon fan, which got me into this whole manga, anime, and figure business. So it's not childish reason why I picked it up. And the other one from Sailor Moon are the Sailor Moon short stories 1 and 2. And these are the stories which were posted in the original manga at the end, always as a little short story. And nowadays they just made them into 2 extra books. So yeah, just for the completion of my series, I wanted to have them, and because of nostalgic reasons. Another one, because of the same reason, I just recently picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 omnibus volumes. This is the omnibus volume 31 to 33. Then I have 34 to 36. And the last one was 37 and 38. And no, I don't have any other of these manga than these 3, because I absolutely loved the last arc. I was a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, and I just realized recently I have none of it. I have no figure of this series. I have no art book, no manga, nothing, no anime. I really have nothing, and I just wanted to have something because it was such a huge part in my life and for everything that how I've developed my drawing style and everything. So yeah, I picked the last 3 omnibuses from this series because I loved the arc the most, and I'm thinking of getting the first volume because it was so different from everything else that came after. So in this sense, another one which is really old and was already published in Germany but got a re-release in a really awesome master edition is Veda von Clamp. So this is a really hardcover book, and I got all 5 of them. So this is volume 2. Then we have volume 5 with a big glare on it. Volume 4. Volume 3, which is the most beautiful in my opinion. I love the green. And of course volume 1. And these are absolutely birthday gifts. So all 5 of them I got as present for my birthday, which was 2 months ago. And they are hella expensive because these are hardcovers and so big and master edition and whatever not. And I have the original release, which was just this tiny little booklet. So I was contemplating about whether I should pick them up or not, because I have them already in this mini version, which I to this day don't know why Germany or why this publisher decided, yeah, let's do it in a much smaller format than normal mangas. That's why I let them gift it to me. I'm happy that I have them. I just need to reread them again because it was my favorite series of Clamp. And I loved the artwork. And in a sense, if you're wondering which this is about, because I don't know if a lot of people know Veda, it's about Ashura, which is this one, and oh god, this story is way too complicated to explain it in a few words, and I haven't read it in years, literally in years, so I don't know where to start. Anyways, it's fantasy, it's a bit dark, it has a lot of gore and character death and romance between girls and boys, or more like he is not really a boy, but I think that's Clamp try to go into this BL world or in the LGBT world, and so that all of their reader don't get offended. They made it that he has no sex, so he's neither female nor male, but the other main character is obviously a male. So I think that's their try to go into this region, and they did it with a lot of the work where they're BL, which is not really BL because one part of the character always is a non-gender person. So yeah, whatever. I loved it. I will reread it, and yeah. Okay, let's move on because I have a few more. They stacked up a lot, and another one is More Than a Dawn. Volume 1, 2, and 3. Volume 4 will come out shortly, and I can't wait. I love the designs, I love the artwork. If you want to read something really cute, something about cosplay, then I can really, highly recommend it. I just need to get the number 1 because it seems like someone cut inside here, and yeah, that's not nice, and I didn't notice at first because it wasn't obvious. So yeah, it's really fun manga. It's about this guy, how the Gal girl, which is really popular, and the not so popular guy who loves to make doll clothes of these really hina dolls, are they called in Japanese, which is an old practice, and they meet because she wanted to do a cosplay, and he just happened to stumble on her when she was sewing it. And she has horrible skills in sewing her cosplay, but he obviously not, because he's in this business of hina dolls, and they form a pair. He does the cosplay for her, she cosplays it, and that's how it goes. Now, the next one where I have a lot of bands, like I got everything which is out in Germany currently, is Hell's Paradise, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. No, that's the 4, that's the 5. I don't know where the 6 came from. That's the 3. This is the 6. Okay, a little bit messed up. Anyway, Hell's Paradise is more into horror, I would think. Action, fantasy. It's a bit in the past. And I can just recommend it. It's really good. If you like dark themes. And it's about ninjas and samurais, and yeah, absolutely my thing. I read it online, I loved it, and I decided to get it in real. The same with the next one is Kemono no Jihen. This is a double pack with 1 and 2, and I got it for a little bit less the price than if I would have gotten 1 and 2 separately. And from this series I also got 7 and 8. I'm now missing everything in between, but I got them on order now. They weren't in stock when I did the first order, but now they have it and I can't wait so that I can start reading it. This one is about Japanese monsters, so like kitsunes and tanokis and yuki-onas, so everything, the ice woman, the fox people and everything. That's what kemono means anyway. And it's about this one. That's the main character. He's a half ghoul, so he's no full ghoul, and he gets picked up by this one who's a tanuki, and he takes him to Tokyo in search for his parent. That's how it started. The anime is already out. If you want to watch this instead, you can do this. I can just recommend it. It's really sweet. It's light and still has mystery in it. So, and the last one I got, where I have more than one band from, let's say it like this, or more than one volume from, is Food Wars. Oh, I got a box of Food Wars. Because in Germany we mostly don't get boxes for every for the whole set, but we get mostly boxes for 10 mangas out of the series. So, and we are already at volume 30 and 29. Because it's a box, it also has some extra in it, which is just these cute little paper bags. I got 3 of them with designs from Food Wars. Yeah. So I always wait until the next box comes out. Now there will only be 5 books left, and then they will do a smaller box. But it's really good. Or more like, I really love these box designs. You don't have to wait for every volume to appear to get the whole box set. Here. So, what did I get further? The next few things are just single volumes, or not single volumes. I just only got one from the series, like Imhotep, the great priest Imhotep, volume 10. Next to Japanese history or folklore, I really love Egyptian folklore. So this is a manga about Imhotep, and it's based on the Egyptian gods and everything with it, and I really love it. And if you like this, or if this is your theme, then I highly recommend to get it. The next one is the last volume of Waiting for Spring, or it's more like a special volume, Loose Ends is it called. The story ended with 13 volumes in Germany, and this is in something like an extra book where it's still about, where it's continuing a little bit off and talking about what they are doing now. Yeah, so the next one I got is Servamp volume 14, and obviously it goes about vampires, or about this vampire who's also a cat. And I haven't read this series in a long time because it always takes so long for a new volume to continue. So I need to reread it to actually give some feedback about it. But something I can highly recommend for everyone to pick up is My Roommate is a Cat. This is volume 4. And it's so cute. It's a little bit slice of life. It's about this guy who picked up this cat and they started living together. And the most cutest and best part of this manga is that you get the captures, or the captures, and they are explained on one or seen through the eyes of the guy and then seen through the eyes of the cat, or turn around. So you always get the same capture twice, but with different perspectives. And it's really funny because they have a lot of misconceptions because of, obviously, the one part is a cat and the other one is a human. So they misunderstand a little bit each other and still start to grow together. So it's so sweet and so cute. So if you love cats, I can highly recommend it. Something I picked up because a lot of manga YouTubers, I think, recommended is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I think it's a classic by now, and I don't need to say that much to it. I would just say I hated the ending, or the plot twist, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to spoil them, but we will leave it at that. Another one I got is Bite Mark Volume 3. And it's based on the concept of alpha, omega, and beta. If you know what this means, I don't need to explain any further, and I don't really want to explain any further. Just Google it. Give stories with alpha omega context and you would see which it is about. And I thought it would be kind of harem like, but I've flipped through volume 3 and it seems like the pairing is pretty much set up, so I don't know if I will continue it, but we will see. I need to read volume 2 also, so yeah, let's see. But I don't think it will turn out the way I thought it would be, so I'm intending to drop it maybe. Yeah, we will see. And another volume which you already saw on my last video is the volume 4 of Hanako-kun, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, or in Germany is My Schulgeist Hanako. Love it. Just can't say any more than love it. So everything together should be something over 40 volumes, I think. I have not counted them. I will put a number down here or in the title of the video. But that was everything. I hope you had fun. If you have questions to any of these series, let me know. And I thank you for everyone who was sticking until the end of this video. It's way too long already, so thank you for watching. Until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.